Hello and welcome to episode 10 already of this new series of Manor Lords Early Access. Look how atmospheric this game looks. This is all thanks to the new engine. I've also done a little bit of optimization in NVIDIA, so I don't know if you've noticed any difference, but damn, this fog looks really cool. I really like that. That's so atmospheric. So much good to come from this game still. This is a very shiny pond if you're at the right angle. So I don't know quite why that is. Reflecting the sun, I imagine. But we have 4 regions now, more regions than Hildebolt himself. So right now we are focused on obviously Svayal. Just got ready to upgrade some of these houses so that we can upgrade it to a medium village. So I think we're going to focus on that, and we'll get these two so that they'll be the ones that have more people in them. They can also have more people doing the veggie plots, so we can hopefully get better food production out of those. We also have, so could probably assign some more people to do some things for us here. I think, so we have a forester's hut. I definitely want to use that. So let's replant all around this area. I think let's move this. Let's move this over here. Oh, that was a mistake. I don't want it there. Let's just rebuild it. This game does make rebuilding stuff like that really nice and easy, which is good. What was it? What were we building? Woodcutter's Lodge. There we go. I think there is perfect. We get someone to build that, and then we can just cut down a lot of this wood because we're not really going to need it. We've got quite a lot of timber and quite a lot of planks, so I don't think we're going to need planks anytime soon. And we can focus on growing these buildings and leveling them up a little bit. We do have iron deposit here, but I'm not going to touch that just yet. We're about to go into winter, so we need to take care of our fuel situation. Over here, we are running out of food, apparently. So, ooh, do we not spend our first development point yet? So right now, all of our food is coming from this hunting camp. We do have food there. I'm not sure why it's saying we don't have enough, but we've got this being built, so I think that should be okay. It is going to go up over time, so I'm not really too worried about that. I think we can focus on starting to build out. Let's go heavy plow. Starting to build out our farming region. So it's gone up to 2 already. It does feel a bit panicky in the beginning sometimes with these, but as long as you're organized and you micromanage enough, I think it's perfectly doable. So let's get this built and finished, hopefully. We've got the log, so we just need someone to come along and finish construction. Here we go. Thank you, Jacob. Look at that hard work. Does a little bit and then he buggers off. And he's done for the day. Jesus, we need these berries, mate. Come on. Oh, I'm sure that will get done at some point whenever Jacob decides he wants to finish working. So I think the next step here is going to be a tannery. But we really want to get this happiness up, really. So another type of food will be really good. So that's why we want these berries, really. There we go. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate the hard work. Eventually. I think I'll take someone off this. And I'll put someone on the berries. Because they're quite quick. They feel quick. And winter's coming, so we want to get as much out of that as possible. So let's just rotate our regions. Svile, I think, is really, really coming alive. We've got someone in the granary and the storehouse, so we've got everything organized. These houses are pretty happy. We can leave, I think we can leave these buildings to be constructed. So we've got a level 2 there. So we do have our tannery. Definitely don't need 2 people on that. In fact, I'm going to take that other person off that for the time being. And can get these built. We will also need a 3rd type of food. We haven't touched berries here yet either. So let's go on a bit of a berry hype. And see, maybe we can just build it over here to the side. I don't want to build it too close to affect it. I think that should be okay. I would prefer more of a curved road in here, like that. Oh, actually. Yeah, we can build it after. So, and our main region, decent happiness. I think we must be able to improve this. We've got a lot of people getting iron ore now, and we've got a healthy amount of iron slabs constantly coming out. So that should really help with our military production. We obviously do want mail armor. So if we can... Armorer's shop is what we want. So ideally, if we have like a reserve of, let's say, 6 in there, the more we can get over there, that absolute better. And I think the more higher burgage plots we get, the better as well. So let's upgrade a couple of these. I know it's a bit of a bad habit to do too many at once. But, you know, when it's possible, why not? So those berries are all gone. This hunting camp is still very healthy. That's not ours. And how are we doing? So we're at 6 over here. We've got loads of fuel. I'll keep them on that just for the time being. And we've got enough housing for people. Church is obviously going to be the next step here. So in order to do that, we will need planks. Let's see exactly what we're missing. Why can I never find it? There we go. So yeah, 20 planks. So we need a little saw pit. It's quite hard to see in winter sometimes, isn't it? I think saw pit there is perfect location, really. We only have 1 plank, so there's not really a lot of people. I don't know why that's happened. Not really a lot of people to go around right now. Right at the moment, we're really focused on, well, all of those berries are gone, so we can take them off. We've got someone on the woodcutter's lodge. Keep someone on the granary. We'll try and get that built, and then I'll stick someone on the storage as well. And yeah, we've got 3 families available over here. Going to leave those to build what we need, though. Okay, I'm going to take him off there and put them on storage. And Nusler we haven't touched. Svayal. is upgraded, and we have our first development point, or second development point, available to spend. So what do we want to do with this region? I think we're not really going to be very combat focused here. We might do some inter-region trading. I think we probably want to go much more in this direction. We don't have any rich berries or wild animal deposits. We have a lot of clay, so we could use that for maybe sell a lot of that. We could turn those into roof tiles actually and sell that. That would be really, really useful. Maybe we want to go into orchards and start getting those. Start getting some apples for some food variety. That could be really cool. We've got a good block here where I think we could actually make some really good orchard space. That does take a while to come online though, so I'm not keen on doing it too early. As I said, we're not doing any farming. We're not doing any of this. Trade logistics is probably going to be very useful. I think we will want that at some point. But for now, I think probably trapping is going to be useful for us. Passive income of meat. It does then unlock these two. So if we do want those further on, I think double the amount of meat produced by hunters is probably going to be really strong. Charcoal burning is also kind of good, but I don't think I want it just yet. And berries are currently out of season. So I think let's go... Oh, this is actually quite tough. I think let's go trapping this time. I'm not really keen on apiary. I don't think that is actually... That's probably the worst one in the game in terms of food. It's very slow. Let's go trapping. So we've got such a high happiness rating here right now. 76%. What we will need, actually, in addition to this, is a manor at some point. So we will need to start, it does give us some taxes. Do we have stone in this region? Yeah, we do there. Okay, I'm completely blind. I think I might just gather all of that stone and get it gone. Same for this iron. We'll definitely have someone on that. And we need someone on the saw pit that we built. So let's get that done as well. It is useful if you're not using a logging camp or something and you have an oxen assigned, do try to remember to remove it. I know it is quite difficult to keep track of those things sometimes, but it is really, really worth it. What's going on here? Stock's damaged. Why is that? Do we not have enough people in the storehouse? Let's have another person in the storehouse then. There you go. That was easy. So we've got still a good amount of shields. Sidearm production is getting there. I think we're going to wait until we have, let's say, 36. Yeah. Mail armor is what we want, though. We want to make sure... Although it does say we have some here, so that number isn't indicative. That's just... Seems to be what we have. And obviously the good thing for the retinue, which we will want eventually, is to upgrade the armor, and we can do that for just 17 per person if we have plate armor ourselves. I think that's hugely, hugely useful, and it makes the retinue really, really strong. So I think, yeah, we should probably maximize this, but another 7 is going to be quite expensive. We could afford it. I don't think I want to do that right now. Poor Dave is still stuck out here in the woods. I feel so sorry for him. There's nothing I can do. He just won't move. You know, he's not even demoralized. But that's going to be annoying if he takes up a slot, unfortunately. We still have, yeah, there's still a herd in there. So fuel is the issue here, actually. I think moving this woodcutter's lodge is going to be the best option. I don't want to impact the berries too much. And I obviously don't want to impact... Where are the berries? I mean, I could just do it out there. That's not really an issue, is it? Yeah, let's move this woodcutter's lodge. I think I'll just move it over here. And it shouldn't impact these berries too much. So we've got one family available to do that. Swael is really doing awesome. I really want to get that built, though. Whoa, okay, okay, okay. Definitely don't need more planks. But for the church, we need stone. So let's get these guys on stone. I think maybe we have someone on the granary and the storehouse. Storehouse is almost full, actually. Maybe we get that. Let's get that executed before it's a problem. So people here are pretty happy. I'm happy when they're happy. These guys should get this stone pretty damn quick as well. So we'll just get that gone and then we can just completely remove this camp. Okay, that is overloaded. I have another person on the storehouse. I'll keep someone on there. Well, they're just going for it. They're just throwing stuff outside. Just get it gone. They heard the orders. 61 out of 50. They're just piling it in. There we go. Yeah, keep going. There's only 7 left. Yeah, that'll be gone very quickly. That's really useful just to have that out the way. And then we can just focus on other things. And I think the next thing is going to be, we've got our church, which is great. We've got some food variety. That's built, but we'll be ready for next season, so that's good. We're doing pretty well for food and fuel, so I'm not going to mess with that too much. I just want to wait for the stone to be completely gone, and then we'll just move over to the iron deposit. So we can actually... Let's just build that there. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle. 2 stone left. 1 stone left. Come on. Don't know why he just ran away. Here we go. The final stone. Nice. And the beauty is that we can just destroy this and we get refunded. So we get some supplies back. And we can just stick 2 people over on the mining pit now and they'll take care of that pretty quickly as well. Does obviously take up some storage space, but we've upgraded this, so it's absolutely not a problem. And our fishing deposit is looking pretty nice. I do think actually maybe when we can get up to... Oh, that's the thing actually. We should be building more houses here. So let's build another 5 houses. I think let's build them in this chunk here. Is that too... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not bad actually. We'll start with these ones. Put that one on pause for now. Don't actually have any families available to do all of that building. So let's have a think really what we need. I really want to keep the forager or forester's hut active. Although we could simply move it. I think I'll take him off for now. And you can start building those houses. So they're in a really good spot, 15 and 15. Our main area is 15 for food and 5 for fuel. So we did just move this, not the forager's hut, we did just move this woodcutter's lodge. So if we just limit the work area to over here, shouldn't affect our berry deposit. Might even be a bit more conservative than that. And limit it to there. But that should help. We've obviously got 2 guys on the charcoal kiln. And they have some firewood still to work through. So that's helping with efficiency. Loads left on our rich iron deposit. We've got 2 on the bloomery and we've got 4 on that iron deposit. So we're really churning stuff out here, which helps with gearing up our guys for war. So yeah, we're definitely doing pretty well on the armor side of things. And it's also good to keep in mind for the heavy plate armor, I think it's heavy plate. Well, for plate armor, it's only applicable for your retinue. So it doesn't, your normal troops don't equip it. So just keep that in mind if you are building that out in any of your specs or in any of your games. These guys are doing a lot better now. I think they just really need to get through winter. The food supply is pretty good. I think we'll get another person on that hunting camp. This saw pit will get built soon, so we can start building out some planks. Definitely need someone on the logging camp. And they should get food from those vegetable plots soon as well. So nice. So these new houses are getting built over here. I think this is going to be a really lovely area. I think we'll cut these trees down once this has... We've got 83% happiness. And of course, we want to build out the... We want to level these up when we're ready. But I'm not going to rush to do that. The next step here after a lot more houses is the manor, of course. Here we go. So we need 5 timber for that. Maybe we do want to move this logging camp over there. I think I am going to move it, actually. Whack it right in the middle. These guys are working nicely through this iron deposit. So again, we've made some, again, pretty good, I think, pretty good progress. We're really building this out here. It feels a lot more self-sufficient. We're touching all of the food sources now. We've got meat, we've got berries. In the next season, we've got a healthy deposit of fish, which I think is a huge chunk of... Are we even in the right region here? That was showing Eichenhell. We want Svayal. There we go. Which fish is obviously the massive chunk of our food right now. So we can diversify that with berries and a bit more meat, hopefully. And I think also we can soon, once we have the manor, we have some more houses, we can probably start going for this clay deposit. And I think we can start trading and selling that and using that profit to give ourselves more money for backyard extensions. Maybe, I think actually I'd quite like to go for an apple orchard. I think this could be a nice region for orchards. So, and that would give us something really fun to trade with our farming region. So here we can be making bread or barley, whatever we want, and trade that across regions. Oh, we have bandits back. And Hildebolt is going... Why does this happen at the end of every episode? This is interesting. Okay, I think I'm going to... Again, I'm going to go for this. I think we're probably too slow, though, this time. But we can let Hildebolt go for them and start the battle. And we can go in and snipe it. So let's see how this goes. I don't know why this happens at the end of every episode. It's a thing, apparently. So I'm going to let them get in the region and see if we can just snipe this. It is an unclaimed region, and we could claim it with our 1,000 influence. It might be worth doing so. It would mean that we don't have any more bandit camps. It would, unfortunately, mean that we then probably become a bit more... The conflict is going to become only between us and Hildebolt directly, rather than him trying to claim another region. But I think that probably works in our favor. So let's just see how we get on here. Kind of want them to cross that border. Wait for these brigands to assemble. I mean, we could just run in and snipe it, actually. I think that's... We're closer. Let's just go in and snipe it. I'm just going to leave the retinue behind. Yeah, we can get there early. This nice little skirmish going on down here. Let's have a look at this. There you go. Nice. We've gained some influence and they've gained some experience and we can snipe this camp. There we go. And we'll get that in. Let's get that in our treasury. And again, we can just send these units home. Hopefully they all come home. And his units are walking off. So again, another successful snipe from us. We've gained some good influence. If we do want to take Hildebolt's regions, we need a lot more influence. So maybe this is the last region that we are able to take for a while before we gather enough influence to start taking his regions. And if we want to start taking his regions, I think the one we want to take, sorry, with this crazy movement, we want to take Selbitz. I want this salt deposit. The people need sausages. Quite beyond that. So that's what we're going to do moving forward. We'll claim this and then we'll start taking the fight to Hildebolt, really. We've got, I think, actually, let's go to our main region, Eichenhau. We've got a good amount of mail armor. We've got a really good amount of sidearms now. So I think I'm going to switch those to spears. Where is our lovely blacksmith? Let's switch those to spears. And our armorer's workshop is working really hard on pumping out a lot of armor for us. So I think we're in a really good spot. And actually, we've got quite a good amount of money. I can't do this now, but when the retinue comes back, we're going to get that upgraded. And, or at least we're going to get this up to a good 12. And we can also have the extra tower. What is it? A garrison tower for our manor. And we can get an extra 12 retinue inside. So we can have a nice 24 retinue, which is going to be really strong in combat. So thank you again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Finally, we have audio consistency, which is quite nice. If you like the videos, please do like and subscribe. And always drop a comment. Always happy to hear your feedback. I'm really, really enjoying this game. I hope that comes through. And lots more of these videos to come. So thank you for joining. See you in the next one.